Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for Friday, April 22nd. Once again, we got a 3-game slate. We already know the player pool because this is going to be game 3, I believe. Game 3s, all game 3s, if I'm not mistaken. So, we're just going to make sure we're all on the same page on who we're playing, who we're not playing. Yep, all game 3. So we just want to make sure that we all know what's happening and touching on any changes, like things like Steven Adams and anything like that. Any player getting phased out or not being used or not playing a lot of minutes. So that's the only thing we're really updating. But we're gonna start with DraftKings. We're gonna start with point guard. Trey Young absolutely in play. Trey Young has to have a massive game for Atlanta to have any chance. So, play him and pair him with one of his shooters or pair him with Collins. That's what I would do. Chris Paul is probably a lock. 8,900, no Booker. He's a little bit cheap. We know what he does in the playoffs. He can score when he feels like it. The assists, the steals, he grabs rebounds. So, Chris Paul doesn't look fancy, but he's a great play. McCollum's in play at 8,200. Holiday 8K, he's fine. Tyler Hero 6,600. I'm waiting for his game. I'm waiting for his explosion. He's gonna come off the bench and go crazy. It's a matter of time. Lowry had a down game, so he should get back to normal. I'm expecting fantasy points in the 30s or 40s from Lowry. He is playing over 30 minutes, so Caruso finally showed up. His price went up. He's fine. Oladipo, I'm not even sure Oladipo got into game 2. Let's see. Well, Oladipo was the bench warmer. Campaign's in play 4,500. They will play him next to Paul when needed. We've seen it before, so don't worry about them splitting minutes when they'll share the court when it's needed. Kobe White's in play, and then I'll stop at Kobe White. Ingram in play, best player on the team. They all acknowledge it. And once you have a star or a new star, and there's no button or the heads like McCollum, thinking he's under that. So they're gonna be fine because everybody, they know the pecking order. They know it's Ingram, they know it's McCollum, then it's everybody else. And that's all you need. So have some shares of Ingram, have some shares of McCollum, call that a day. Levine's in play, his price is fine. He's taking the shots, he's playing the minutes. He's playing behind DeRozan, and he's 7,300. He's fine. That's fine. Bogdan, they're gonna need Bogdan. They're gonna need Bogdan, especially if they're gonna, beat Miami, upset Miami. So if you think they're gonna upset Miami, play Bogdan. Herter's okay. Struss is okay, starting at 4,700. And I'll stop there. There's gonna be no Middleton, so if Grayson Allen starts, play him in a lineup. Don't go too crazy. Giannis, no Middleton, absolutely in play. Fire him up. Butler looks good at 88. Mikal Bridges looks good. His rates are bumped up with no Booker. Jay Crowder rates are bumped a little bit. Just a little bit. Cam Johnson rates are bumped. I play Cam Johnson. Hunter will be underlooked. You could play Hunter while everybody's playing Cam Johnson. Herbert Jones is still a thing. Patrick Williams finally had a decent game. 10 points, 1 steal, 1 block, 9 rebounds, 3 assists for his price. He was 4K. Absolutely smash and play. Duncan Robinson, you want to take a shot on him? Have at it. And I probably won't touch Shamet. Maybe if he started, you want to play Shamet, but definitely no Wesley Matthews for me. And Let me see. DeRozan didn't play. His price didn't really go up too much. John Collins' price went up a little bit. He should play a little bit more minutes, but they're gonna need him if they're gonna win. I'd pair him with Trey, like I said earlier. Portis with no Middleton. He could get a few more minutes. It's possible. If he starts, that's amazing. If he doesn't start, then he's probably gonna play the same role. And they'll probably give Nora minutes, but just let's see who starts. You gotta pay attention. Gotta pay attention. Like, you can watch all the videos you want, but you gotta listen out for starting lineups, and you gotta be current in what's happening, because like today, I like Brandon Clark and I like Xavier Tillman from Memphis. Then they went ahead and started Slow-Mo. What does that mean? That means that you have a little bit of shares of all of them, because you don't know which one is going to go off. You know what I'm saying? So, Portis, if Portis starts, that's great. If Portis doesn't start, that doesn't mean he won't get Middleton's minutes, but you gotta, just pay attention to the starting lineup, and then play who you think will benefit from Middleton not being there. Okay, that's the best way I can explain it. Because I can't help you 5 minutes before lock. You got to make that decision on your own. So, just pay attention to starting lineups. If they don't start Jordan Nora, don't play him. If you want to take a shot, you're playing a lot of lineups, you got money to burn, have at it. Vooch, I still like Vooch. I like Ayton. I get a few more shots with no Booker, just a few. Valanciunas is in play. If Bam doesn't play, you just lock in Butler. You lock in Butler, and I ain't gonna lie to you, PJ Tucker on Miami is not a bum. Brook Lopez is in play at 5,300, and that's my player pool. That's my entire player pool. If you're new here, we're just running through these playoff slates. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here. Subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up if you haven't gotten a chance to do so. If you need any type of advanced help building lineups, optimal lineups, up-to-date lineups, you don't have time to make lineups, do your own research, I got 3 things I can offer you. I can offer you a Patreon, which is linked in my description, which basically renews on the every first of the month. I can offer you a day pass where you pay for the day, and I'll send you MLB and NBA lineups for that day, or I can offer you a week pass, and I'll send you out whatever sport it is you play. I'll send it out to you. If it's MLB, NBA, send those out every day. MMA over the weekend, whatever it is you fancy. I got the projections. So listen, that's the type of thing you need. DM me on Twitter. Other than that, jump to FanDuel. I'm gonna wrap this video up. I'm gonna start with Chris Paul, 10-2. He's fine. He's priced up appropriately. No way he fails. This is Chris Paul. Trey looks great at 9K. McCollum 8,600 is fine. Drew Holiday, his rates go up. Lowry looks great at 64. I'll use him as value. Campaign, more value. Caruso showed up. He looks great. He looks good actually. McCollum, we did McCollum already. Levine looks good. Bogdan looks fine at 62. I love Mikal Bridges. Tyler Hero's gonna explode one of these games. If Bam, even though Bam isn't much of a scorer, Tyler Hero will get a little bit of bump in usage. If if Bam isn't there. So pay attention. Herder, Struss, they are alright. If they start Pat Connaughton, I still prefer Payne because I know exactly what he's going to do in the absence of Booker. Connaughton could start. Nora could come in. Grayson Allen. Anybody could take his minutes. So, I feel more comfortable with Payne. If you live in Milwaukee and you're a Milwaukee Bucks fan and you know their rotations like the back of your head and you're confident in Pat Connaughton, guess what? Fire him up. You understand what I'm saying? Do what you feel in your gut. Small forward. Giannis, of course, 12K. That's absolutely fine. DeRozan, BI is fine. Brandon Ingram, Jimmy Butler. I'll have shares of all of them. Larry Nance, I'll take a chance on. Cam. Patrick Williams, he's a little bit pricey, but usually when these guys, when their price go up a little bit and you get scared off of them, they usually have good games. So even if you don't play him, keep an eye on him. I have a sneaky feeling that he's going to have a good game at that $4,700. Hunter's fine. He's alright. Gallinari, they're alright. Not my favorite, but they're alright. Crowder, value, he's okay. Tucker's even value if he plays. I'll stop there. Power forward. John Collins, 5,900. Bobby Portis. Herbert Jones. Herbert Jones is an okay value play if you're feeling lucky. Vooch. Valanciunas, Ayton. I'm going to have shares of all of them. Brook Lopez is in play. I'll have shares of him too, depending on how many lineups I have. If I make 4 lineups, I'll have one with Vooch, one with Vooch, one with Valanciunas, one with Ayton, and one with Brook Lopez. That's I like them. They could all pay off their price tag, so you never know. Valanciunas could have 30 rebounds. Vooch could have 20 and 15. Ayton can have 20 and 15 and 3 blocks. Brook Lopez could have 15, 8, 2 steals and 5 blocks for his price. So listen, they could all get the job done. All right. You know what I didn't do? Let's go back to DraftKings. I didn't pick 5 guys. I can't miss that. For next thing I get hate mail in the DMs. Not the DMs, on the what do you call it? My comments. Oh man. So definitely have to play Chris Paul. I don't really see a way around that at this moment. Paul. Do I pair him up with Ayton? Bridges. Butler if there's no Bam. And then at shooting guard, I'll do like if there's no Bam, I'm gonna play Tyler Hero and Butler. Maybe I'll take out Ayton, play Brook Lopez to help relieve some salary. But I'll take him out for now. I'll put Campaign in. The reason I do that is so that if you're newer to DFS and you're trying to match my 5 guys and you want to try to build a lineup out of it, it'll be a little bit easier to do with Campaign rather than Tyler Hero. Because some people still don't realize that I'm not building a lineup. I'm picking 5 guys that I like, especially people that don't actually watch the video to just fast forward. So I'm trying to help as many people as I can, and I'm trying to be as direct as I can, so we're all on the same page. That's all. So let's go back to FanDuel and let's get our 5 guys there. I still like Vooch as much as I did the other day, but there's so much more value today that what can you do? I like Lopez because he helps open up everything else. Paul is a must play. Drew Holiday is a must play. Giannis is a must play. There's a lot of must plays. I'd rather play Giannis on FanDuel. Playing Giannis on DraftKings. Playing anybody at 12K or 11.5 or 12K on DraftKings is a chore. If I really must play Giannis on DraftKings, then I'll figure that out later. But right now, for the video, I'll keep it simple. Giannis, we'll go to small forward. DeRozan is 95. He's worth it. Brandon Ingram. I'll go to Mikal Bridges. Some more salary relief. Chris Paul 10-2. Trey Young 9K. Chris Paul is going to do whatever he wants. That's the thing. 10-2. He needs like 60 fantasy points. And I'm going to need Drew Holiday. So I like Chris Paul. I love Drew Holiday. I love Chris Paul. I love Drew Holiday. I love Bridges. I love Giannis. And I like Lopez. But I really like Lopez because his salary helps me do what else I would do, whatever I want to do with the rest of the guys. So that's the end of the video. Hope you guys had a profitable night, and I'll be back shortly with the MLB video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a few. Ciao.